Welcome! Today we're making a very special recipe with a very special guest, my Italian grandma, and she got something to say.
Welcome.
Today
we mamma mia.
Today we
made pasta con broccoli.
Hey, there you go. That's what we're making. Pasta with broccoli, Sicilian way, okay? She's Sicilian traditional grandma, and she's gonna show us how to make the greatest pasta with broccoli you ever had, okay? If you love broccoli, you love pasta, you have to stay tuned and see her recipe, okay? It's gonna be a banger. Ok, nonna, qual è il primo passo?
È un condimento molto semplice ma molto gustoso.
Very simple but very tasty.
Il primo passo è pulire questo broccolo.
First step, we're gonna clean the broccoli, okay? We're separating the smaller piece from the trunk of the broccoli, okay? Just like that. Because the broccoli, the trunk is gonna stay too hard, right? We don't want that. What she's doing now, she's cleaning the outside of the trunk of the broccoli, because if you cut it in smaller pieces, it will get cooked and be nice and tender in the same time as the other ones, ok? Giusto? Questo lo tagliamo piccolino e ce lo mettiamo dentro. Perfect. Now, coming over here, you see how she do? She cutting the grandma way, huh? Directly, no need for cardboard. Just like that. Fantastic. You have to check this recipe out, guys. It's so simple and delicious. You will never forget it. Oh my goodness. And now you can see how to make it the real way, okay? With the nice ingredients. Ok. Quindi abbiamo i broccoletti qua. Perfetto. Troppo brava! Troppo brava! Okay, fantastic. So, you see how she's reducing this little trunk here as small as possible, without taking too much away, but as small as possible, so these will stay nice and tender at the same time of the cooking time of the flour, okay? Because I don't know if you knew, but broccoli is a flower. That's why they call them broccoli florets.
Ok, dopo averli puliti, naturalmente sono stati lavati prima.
She said, of course, we wash the broccoli first. Remember to wash your broccoli, absolutely.
Adesso li sbollentiamo 5 minuti nell'acqua un po' salata.
Now, just 5 minutes in a little bit salty water, okay? Just blanch them in a little bit salty water. How much? Quanto lo sale, nonni?
È normale,
Pochino,
poco,
giusto?
sì.
Just a little bit of salt. Va bene così?
Sì, sì, sì.
Okay. Just a little nice touch of salt, and we can blanch now the broccoli. Okay? Sto, mettici. Dai, te lo tengo, te lo metti. There you go. Just 5 minutes till they're nice and tender. There you go. Awesome. Ok. Make sure you give them a nice swirl. Sì, tutto quello che ti serve qui.
Sì.
Just like that.
Ok.
Perfetto. Look at that color. Emerald water already. Emerald. The real diamonds of the cooking. This is... Ok, adesso cosa vogliamo fare?
Adesso, intanto che questi sbollentano, prendiamo la padella e cominciamo a preparare.
Okay, now while these are blanching, we take a nice pan, which is right here, okay, and we can start making the condiment, okay?
Aglio.
Aglio, we put some garlic in the pan. You can put it whole, and then we're gonna take it away, or you can, cut it however you like
Olio.
it. This is some extra virgin olive oil. Un bel giretto, a nice little swirl of oil. Perfetto. Adesso, this is a little pepper. Okay. First.
Adesso si mette sopra però. Aspettiamo
Fai
un
un
po'.
attimo, che
Sì.
fretta c'è?
Aspettiamo.
Mettiamo questi
Intanto prendiamo.
Now we have
le
some raisins,
uvenze.
okay? This is some raisins, some dried raisin. It's important because many times the raisins are not very dry, okay? So what we want to do is we're going to have a little bit of water here. And we have to rehydrate the raisins, okay? Perfect. So this is gonna be a quick process. You don't need to make them super wet, okay? But it's just so they don't burn in the pan, okay? Because they are very concentrated in sugar. That's just how they don't burn in the pan. Okay. Cosa vogliamo fare? Ma vogliamo metterlo su?
No, aspetta che vediamo un po' questo com'è.
Okay.
Ancora un minutino.
So just another 1 minute. In the meantime, let's put the condiments on. We'll finish this on the side.
Allora, pigliamo una cosa.
Cosa ti serve? Per girarlo?
Sì.
Ok. Ti piace questo?
Sì, sì.
Okay, now the heat is on, okay? And now, look, ci devi far vedere,
Sì,
cioè
sì,
faccelo, mostracelo. This is some anchovies fillet. Now, unfortunately, this, what you want is the real, very salted and then marinated anchovy under the oil. So first salted. These are salted but not as much as the one you could find in Italy, but they're still gonna pack a lot of flavor and they're gonna be perfect for this recipe. Perfetto. Ma che profumo! It smells so good already in here. Okay. We put 1, 2, you wanna put, there you go.
Ok, grazie così.
Just a little bit, okay? Because this is very flavorful. And as you can see, this is gonna disintegrate and become part of the sauce really fast. Look at that. You see? Now, if you don't like anchovies, you can skip this part and you're gonna have a delicious pasta anyway. But if you really want that pasta to pack the nice punch of flavor, it's important you put those anchovies. There you go. And now, the raisins, we put a little bit of mustard in the raisins, so they're ready. See what she's doing? She's taking, she's like taking all the water out. And now this is the first base of our beautiful sauce. Now, pine nuts, okay? These are some delicious pine nuts. You can get them toasted or not toasted. It doesn't matter because eventually you're gonna get nice and moist inside the sauce. So we put a little bit. A posto, mettici.
Hanno preso?
Sì. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness. And you have to see how this turns out. It's gonna be
Un
fantastic.
pezzettino di...
Now, this is some pepper, some flaky, not flaky, but like some dried red pepper. And we put it a whole piece. And now we can leave it in or take it out because it's gonna give us a little bit of the nice flavor we want.
Cogliamo i broccoli, perché bisogna aggiungere i broccoli. Adesso si colano i broccoli e si aggiungono.
Okay. We have here more broccoli, just like that. And we can now grab the broccoli and put those right in there. Look at that. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Check this out. Oh, wow. Can you smell the flavor? Oh my goodness, I can smell the flavor already. This is smelling so good. This is one of my grandma's favorite pasta. She likes everything nice, simple, traditional, and delicious. And that's where I get my, love for simple things. And I get it from her. Okay.
Ok.
So, now that we've done this process, look at that. That was the last one. You see this water?
Questa qua rimane per cuocere la pasta, per prendere sapore del broccolo.
Super, super important. Don't mistake here. This water, do not throw away this water, okay? This water will be the water where you cook your pasta, okay? So the pasta will get all the nice broccoli flavor, and it's gonna be even more broccoli. There you go.
Fallo cuocere un pochino, poi lascialo acceso.
Sì,
non
sì,
forte,
sì.
ma...
So now on medium heat, you let this all get nice, and combine and flavor. Just like that.
Adesso...
Ok, ma la pasta quando la vuoi calare? Possiamo calare già?
No, un attimo.
Ok.
Tostiamo questo.
Okay, now we're gonna take this and finish it on the sides for just a few minutes of medium heat, just like that, and make sure it doesn't burn. Now, I have a small little pan here, and she's gonna put some extra virgin olive oil, just like that. Extra virgin olive oil. Use your favorite kind, as long as it's good quality oil. That's all that matters. Now, what we have here, this is some freshly grated breadcrumbs. Okay? We had some bread that was left over and we just grated. And there you got some breadcrumbs. You can use your store-bought breadcrumbs. Okay?
Qui a piacere si può mettere anche un pochino di aglio, e chi lo vuole.
She's saying, if you like, you can put also some garlic into this. So just a garlic clove, and it will give, while you cook, it will give all that garlic flavor to your nice breadcrumbs, okay? Okay. There you go. Now, quickly, you wanna, give it a nice stir till it's nice and toasted. There you go. If you want, you can just buy your breadcrumbs, I know. Because some people don't eat bread, or some people prefer the gluten-free bread. Because you can make this recipe gluten-free. Just get gluten-free pasta and gluten-free breadcrumbs. And you can, even if you cannot have gluten, you will have a delicious pasta just like we're eating now. There you go. Questi li vogliamo belli tostati o non troppo?
Colorati appena appena,
Okay.
dorati.
We want this golden brown, okay? We don't want this burned, but we don't want this even, just a second. We want it to get all the moisture out and have our delicious breadcrumbs, nice and crunchy, because they're gonna give that boost of texture, okay, to our dish. Fantastic. Oh man, I'm so hungry. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
Okay.
So easy, just a couple minutes and look what you have. Look at that, nice toasted breadcrumbs. Ma che bello, huh? Mamma mia.
Basta spegnere.
Okay. She's saying that's enough. Look at that, you see the change of color? They were all white, now they're nice and toasted, just like that. Okay, beautiful. Now it's time to put our pot back on just like that.
Prendi e ci mettiamo questo.
Sì, il piatto. Qua.
Sì.
Okay. We're gonna transfer this, outside the heat, so it doesn't cook more than you want it. See, just put it outside the heat, and there you go. And this is gonna get, once it cools off, it's gonna be super crunchy and delicious. Now, our pasta water is going, so we can add a little bit more of water. Just a little bit, make sure it cooks, it has enough water. And a little bit more of salt, okay? Because now we're cooking the pasta, so we want a lot of that nice salt. There you go. Don't be scared of salt in the pasta, okay? Now, if you cannot have too much salt, just do what your doctor says, right? But if you want the tastiest pasta, you have to put a lot of salt. And the trick, I say all the time, salt your water like you're salting the sea, okay? Like the water in the sea, in the ocean. If you have to taste it like this. If it tastes like the ocean, like this one, that's perfect to cook your pasta, okay? And now, cosa abbiamo qua?
Pasta barilla, pasta italiana.
Cosa abbiamo? I conchiglioni,
No,
conchiglie.
le conchigliette.
These are the little conchigliette, right? But noi le volevamo più grandi, giusto?
Qui non ci sono la misura che volevamo noi. Sono piccoli o molto grandi. Non c'è la misura media.
So, even though this says medium, this is not the Italian medium for some reason, right? We bought this, but basically here we could only find all these medium-sized shell, which are smaller than the Italian medium, right? These are pretty small for a medium shell, right? Or the jumbo. So it would be all super big to stuff or too small. Now, if you live in a place, I don't know where you could find it there, Trader Joe or some of these, like niche, maybe supermarkets of Italian deli, that they have a little bit bigger, that would be the best for the traditional recipe, right? But we work with what we got. They're just maybe 30% smaller, this one. So we should be fine, okay? But, she had to complain, because, grandma, she had to complain, okay? There you go. Ok, che fa? La possiamo calare? Prego, chef. Today, grandma is the chef, I'm just a helper. And you see, all this pasta now is going to get cooked in the broccoli flavored water. And oh my goodness, oh, that's going to be awesome. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yes, sir. I'll give you a little peek in the meantime of our sauce. I add a little bit more water and look at this. You have to taste this. I know you cannot, but the aroma and the flavor, you have to believe me on the word. This is going to be so good. It's going to be the nice taste of the anchovy and the sweetness and the Mediterranean flavor of the raisin and the pine nuts. Oh my goodness. So good. Ok, dopo? Ok, e un po' di pepe magari, insomma. Giusto? Okay, now this pasta we're gonna cook for 7 minutes. Okay, do not cook it, do not overcook it too much, to 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, because we want this nice al dente, okay? Don't get fooled by the packaging. You see this says 8 to 9 minutes. No, only in Italy it's the right one. The pasta here in US, you have to take 1 minute less to have the real al dente pasta. 1 minute less, okay? 7, 8 minutes. 7 minuti, 8 minuti, più o meno così. Okay. And now, Grandma is going to answer some of your questions. Let's see. Thanks everyone for watching. Let's do a nice recap. Cosa facciamo? Stiamo facendo oggi?
Pasta con i broccoli alla siciliana.
Pasta with broccoli in the Sicilian way, okay? With real traditional Sicilian grandma, okay? And so basically, the pasta is in the water now. We did our sauce, and our sauce was, cosa c'era nella salsa?
Pinoli,
Pine nuts,
uvetta,
raisins that we hydrated a little bit before so they don't burn in the pan.
angiove, Anciovi sotto olio.
Anchovy under oil. I forgot how we call it. Anchovy.
Anciovi.
Anciovi.
Sarda salata.
We call it sarda salata. Sarda anchovy.
Olio.
Oil, of course.
Aglio.
Garlic.
Peperoncino.
Red pepper.
E broccoli.
Add blanched broccoli. Then we cut all this, the little stem, the hard part. And the hard part you cut it a little bit smaller. And you can cook it at the same time of the broccoli florets, right? Because the trunk is a little bit harder. So if you, or you remove it, or you just cut it smaller and you put it in together.
Questa è la ricetta base.
This is the basic recipe.
Poi si può variare aggiungendo qualche pomodorino.
Okay, if you wanna give it like a kick, you can add some cherry tomato,
Piccolo, di pacchino.
some
oppure
pacchino, you know, some
sì.
small grape cherry tomato, if you feel like doing, right? But that's the basic recipe, right? She, as I was saying, she likes the basic and traditional recipes, but, you know, she approves of fantasy, you know, doing what you like, okay? That's, you know, you're not making anybody angry, right? Okay, just make traditional and then to your taste, okay? Because cooking, you know, you have to love what you're doing. And what you're eating, of course, right? That's the whole point. Okay. My grandma looks so young. Thanks, Carol. Ti dicono che sei giovane.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Grazie. Thank you.
Qua, devi guardare alla camera. Yes. Cassie said, Nonni, love you. Can you use anchovy paste? Yes. So, you can, right? La pasta delle acciughe. La pasta di acciughe, anchovy paste. La possono usare, giusto?
Sì. Sì, anche in mancanza sì.
Exactly. If you cannot find the anchovy fillet,
In mancanza sì.
if you mix the anchovy fillet, you know, you can use the paste, right? Because it's gonna be basically the same, right? Maybe that's more easier for the US supermarket. It's harder to find those small anchovy glass jars with a very salted anchovies. You can use the anchovy paste. You're gonna have basically the same result, right? More or less gonna be the same result. Ok. Thank you Sandra. A Sandra il nostro show ci piace tanto. Quello ci diciamo a Sandra.
Thank you.
Grazie Sandra, thank you very much. Thank you for tuning in.
Un
Thanks
bacio dalla
everyone.
Sicilia.
A kiss from Sicily. Thanks everyone who's watching. Ok. Lina dice che sei un grande personaggio che ci voleva nel mio show.
Oh, grazie.
Quanti complimenti che ci stanno
grazie.
facendo. Mamma mia. Jess vuole che facciamo il pesto.
Wow, di basilico, di prezzemolo, di cosa?
Okay, so that's a great question. Jess, what kind of pesto would you like to see? Because in Italy we have so many types of pesto, right? We have pesto, basil pesto. We have parsley pesto, right? Then we have celery pesto, which is a very niche and delicious recipe. Celery pesto, basically you take the celery leaves, you know, from the stalk, from the celery stalk. You take the leaves, we use the chalk for whatever, chalk stalk, I'm sorry, I'm not too sure what it's called, but you take the celery and you do whatever you want to do with that. And then the leaves, you're gonna make basically a pesto with that, and you're gonna add like, you know, parmesan and all the other ingredients, and it's just as delicious as the regular pesto. Oh my goodness. Che dici, l'assaggiamo? Com'è? Buono?
Sì, vedi cosa dico.
Okay. Jennifer said, I love watching these. Your grandma is so cute. I can't wait to make these. Can you say hello to Jen and Casey? Dici, un bacio dalla Sicilia a Jen e Casey. A ce lo dico. Un bacio alla Sicilia a Jen e Casey. Okay. A keys. Well, you got the keys. All right, better. Even better. Okay, let's taste the pasta now, because that's the only way we Italians see the pasta is ready. We just taste it, okay? There's no minutes, there's no timer, there's none of that. If the pasta is good, it's good.
Mi pare dura, comunque. Non assaggiala tu.
Ok.
Buona? Ok.
Un
minutino.
1 minute. 60 seconds.
1 minuto.
And we're ready to take the pasta off now. I have this is how we're gonna take the pasta out. I know it's very embarrassing. I don't have the actual pasta strainer, okay, because I broke my other one. But this is how we're gonna drain the pasta. You see, you put this here, just like that. There you go. And you drain all your pasta. You see, that's pretty convenient, huh? And it's pretty easy to clean. You just put it in your dishwasher, and there you have it. Fantastic. Oh my goodness. As soon as I tasted it, I understand why you should have your broccoli water and not throw it away, because the pasta really tastes a lot more like broccoli. It's even much more flavorful. Oh my goodness. It really makes a big difference, okay? Do not, you know, make sure you have this step right. All right. Scott dice, le acciughe le possiamo lasciare da parte o ce la mettono per forza?
È un ingrediente importante, però se loro sono allergici oppure non piace possono anche evitare.
So it's a very important ingredient, but if you really don't like it, if you're allergic, yes, you can leave those out, okay? You're gonna miss out on a lot of flavor, but you know, sometimes it is what it is, right? There you go. Ok, la scoliamo?
Sì.
Ok, it's about time we drain our pasta, just like that. I'm gonna drain it in the sink.
Mettiamo qua quello là?
Sì, adesso io scolo la pasta e tu metti quello.
Sì.
Okay? So, if you saw, I put 1 glass of empty glass in the sink, okay? Because I'm gonna put the first little bit of water, pasta water, in the glass, right? So while you're finishing the pasta, if you see it's too dry and you need some more some liquid, you put the pasta water, right? Because you got the starch and will get everything much more creamier. There you go. Voila, look at these, oh my goodness, perfect. Raccontaci qualcosa.
Lascia l'acqua, un pochino di acqua che la mantechiamo.
Okay. Perfect. Take this out. Look at this cream. You see how the broccoli, it made like a nice cream because it was cooking on medium heat, you know, being nice. You know, and like it kind of gives it a paste. This is gonna be so creamy. So now, I'm gonna put the pasta in, right? Because it's a little bit heavy, right? So there you go. And that's our pasta in there. If we need, we have the glass of the broccoli and pasta water. Okay, it looks like it's not dry, it's nice and wet. Questa non è la pentola giusta, però. So she asked me to do a little bit of this movement, okay? This is very easy movement. Don't be scared. My grandma, you know, her wrists is what they are, so that's why she asked me, but there you go. Just like that, look at this. And now, while it's still cooking, ci mettiamo un po' di olio, a little bit more of extra virgin olive oil, okay? So the olive oil, there's many schools of thought of this olive oil. I personally think this is the best moment to add more olive oil while it's still cooking. Because if you put it while the pasta, you know, it's in the plate already, it will not cook. It will be very, very strong of extra virgin olive oil flavor. Okay? But if you put it at the start, you will not taste it. So if you put it while the pasta is almost done cooking, you will get a nice taste of oil, but not too strong. Now, finishing touch, a little bit of pepper. And, oh my goodness. There you go. She's taking the plates. And as you can see, this movement, you should really learn how to do it because it's very, very easy. This movement, basically, we are oxygenating the pasta, right? Because the pasta is going out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And basically, the cream is grabbing the oxygen in the air, right? So the cream gets more creamier, like you're whisking eggs, right? You know, I know it's hard to understand, kind of, or hard to believe, but that's really what happens. There's a really big difference. Look at that. You see how creamy it's becoming?
Vedi che bella cremina.
Ah, perfect. She's saying it's good.
Bella cremina.
Ok. So, faccio I piatti, Gianni. There we go. Boom. It's time to plate. Just like that. Oh my goodness, look at that. Brava nonni, mamma mia. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy we're eating this pasta, guys. I did not see my grandma for 2 years. She was in Italy, I was here in the US for 2 years the last time I saw her. And now that she's here visiting me, I'm so blessed. Look at this goodness we got in front of us. Oh, mamma mia.
Adesso.
Now, I hope you did not forget our beautiful and crunchy breadcrumbs. Look at that. Sprinkle a little bit on top. Woo! Oh, yes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Ok,
Ed è pronta, giusto?
pronta.
Pronta. So easy, so simple, so delicious, and made with love from Grandma. What can I give you more, guys? Blessings, blessings. Look at that. Buon appetito.
Buon appetito e viva la pasta!
E viva la pasta.
Mmm,
Com'è?
che bontà!
È troppo buona. It's too good, guys.
Semplice ma gustosissima,
Simple.
da fare subito e provare.
Simple and tasty. Make it right now and try it, right? There you go. Make it tonight for dinner. You will not be disappointed.
Che bontà!
And the raisins, nice and sweet. Breadcrumbs crunchy, the garlic, a little bit of the kick from the pepper.
Buonissima!
Troppo buona.
Evviva!
Oh my goodness. All right, guys. We're gonna sit down to eat this nice pasta, of course, because, you know, for a pasta like this, we have to sit down and enjoy it like proper to the table. So this pasta is so good, really simple and delicious. You know, trust this recipe. You cannot make it wrong because it's so easy and it's very tasty. And I'd say, buon saluto.
Thank you a tutti!
Thank you everyone for watching. Grazie. Ci vediamo presto. See you very soon. Stay tuned for more recipe on my channel. E niente. Grazie nonna per aver cucinato.
Grazie a te.
Bye. See you next time.